you. you. Tyson, just a thought. Appears as though you're back in the lineup. You missed, I think, 5 games. Never really was specified. I think you might have had a couple things going on, but just how excited are you to get back at it?
Yeah, really excited. It sucks sitting out and watching from up top, and it was nice to see the boys put some together there, and I'm excited to get back in the lineup here, and it's tough timing, one game before the break, but we're playing a lot of hockey after that, so I'm just happy to be healthy and available.
When you're when you're a younger player, maybe sitting out once in a while might help you settle. Does it matter as much once you're a veteran guy? You've been around so long, it's not a question of seeing the game differently when you're out there.
Yeah, but there is things, I think at every age you try to, get better and pick things up, and I think there's things that I saw while I was sitting out, and that I'll certainly try to apply, and just when you're playing every other night and you're so involved in it, you're watching on the video and stuff, but it's a unique view to get it from way up top and just see how the game develops and stuff. So definitely was watching, and I took a couple notes.
Power play was on a serious heater to start the season. It's got a little cold. That happens. I know there was a conversation with Billy at the end of your guys' little session.
Yeah.
Is it just a byproduct of there are swings during the course of the year with special teams?
For sure, there's swings. I think we've been in a bit of a downswing, and I think it's been long enough is kind of the message there. It's it's time to get this thing ticking back up and win us some games and be the difference. So that's our job as a power play, and we've done a good job of that in the past. We just got to get back to it.
Barry, just building on the second question from Bob, watching up top, what have you seen from William Legason? Because he looks like he's going to be your point.
Yeah, Leggy's been good. He's been physical, making simple plays, and he's a good teammate. I think obviously he was, we got into scrap last game, and guys like to see that. And I think he's just a really, he's a good skater. He's a solid defender, and he's a guy that makes usually the first available option. So I'm looking forward to playing with him.
A lot of hockey fans have this game circled on their calendar for 29 and number 8 on the other side. When you have the league's 2 premier goal scorers, as a player involved in this game, what's the hype around that?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably more on the outside. We've got Leon, who's he's been scoring all year, and obviously Ovi's Ovi. He's been doing it his whole life. So anytime you come into Washington, you're gonna have 8 on the other side, and you have to be mindful of where he is and try to take his time and space away, because he's a dangerous guy. But we got one too, so it'll be hopefully we don't want to turn it into a shootout, but Leon can score too.
During that 14-15 game stretch, a lot of criticism was placed on the man between the pipes. From Mikko Koskinen in the last 4 games, .926 save percentage, 3-0-1. What can you say about his performance as a player?
He's been great. I think it was that first win we got back in Edmonton. He really kept us in the game, made some huge saves, and he's been great ever since then. And guys are stoked for him. I know it's not easy when it kind of feels like everybody's all over you, and the fans are on you and everything. I've been there, so it's nice to see him come out the other side, and he's playing great, and continue that, I'm sure.
What aspects of the team's game have you seen improve in the last bit here that maybe we didn't see before?
Yeah, there was a couple games there where just our starts, we've had some really good first periods, and that was a bit of an issue for us, and just the way that guys are committed to being responsible defensively, coming over top of the puck, and giving our D a chance to pinch, and just being more responsible over the ice. I think that's huge, and it's helped limit chances against.
Thank you, Tyson.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Tyson, actually.
How you doing?
Do you, obviously you know where you are in goals, and I know you don't like focusing on yourself, so I'm gonna ask you just about how crazy it is that Alexander Ovechkin has been this good for this long, this elite level of a finisher.
Yeah, it's very impressive. I mean, he's like you said, he's done this for so many years, and everyone always seems to think that it's so predictable, right? It's just that shot from his one-timer spot, but he finds different ways to score, and obviously with his age and getting older and all those things combined, it's very impressive. Yeah.
Ironically enough, they've had some struggles on their power play this year. You guys have gone through a bit of a funk, and that happens. You go up and you go down. I know Gully had a little conversation with you guys at the end today. Just one of those byproducts. You're just sort of in a bit of a cold patch right now.
Yeah, I think it is, but at the same time, I think we can be a lot better. We know what we have to do to get back to being the unit that we know we are. But like you said, teams go through that. Power plays go through that, but we have to find a way to be more productive, I guess.
Ryan McLeod's on your left wing. Do you maybe coach him a bit? He's got to play his game. He can't defer to you if he's a great transporter of the puck. You know what I'm saying? But he can't be afraid to shoot.
Yeah, no, of course he needs to shoot the puck. I need to shoot the puck. Jesse needs to shoot. We all need to shoot the puck when it's there. But he's a very smart player. A lot of skill. Obviously great transporter of the puck, like you said, and we need him to do that. We need him to continue to do that, and then figure out if or hopefully we can build some chemistry.
Leon, going back to Ovechkin, do you ever watch video of him, and try to take away things that he does so well?
I mean, I watch his games, yeah. I don't watch video by itself, but I watch his games when they're on TV, and yeah, I take, with lots of players, I take stuff and try to put into my game, though. So he's definitely a guy that I do that.
I asked Tyson this question, I'll ask you as well. A lot of criticism over that 15-game stretch was placed on the man between the pipes, but Koskinen in the last 4 games, 3-0-1, 926 save percentage. What have you made of his performance as of late?
He's been amazing. He's been really, really good. He won us games. He kept us in games. Gave us a chance to come back in games, and he's been probably our best player over the last little stretch here.
What does it mean to the group to see him bounce back like that?
Means a lot. I mean, it shows his character, right? Hasn't been an easy couple of weeks for him, I think, and just for him to come back, step in there every night, and give us a chance, and play the way that he has. It's pretty impressive, and pretty cool to see.
One more for me with Barrie coming back, just the value of him coming back.
Yeah, you obviously get a puck moving guy that likes to make plays and get up in the rush and get up the ice. So obviously he hasn't played in a little while, so but I'm sure he's excited, and so are we.
You got a couple of younger line mates. It wasn't very long ago. You were one of those young guys. What were some of the things when you were a young player in the league that your line mates helped you with?
Well, I think guys like that, you kind of want them to find their own game, right? You want them to develop into their own players. You don't want to talk to them too much. There's little things that you can help them with, or that you can try to create chemistry with, but at the same time, they're skilled players. There's a reason they're in the NHL at this age. So you want them to eventually, when they're at their best, you want them to continue with skill, and you want them to be offensive guys that play a full rounded game, right? So you don't want to take anything away from them. So they're two good players, really good players. So looking to help them out a little bit if I can, but I'm not sure if they need it.
Thanks, Leon.
No problem.
good?
What's up today, Staff?
Not much. Obviously, based on the morning skate, looks like Tyson Barrie's back in the lineup. Just
Yeah.
a thought on maybe, the hope that he can assist a little transition game right now.
He's a puck mover and jumps in there. He's feeling better. Chris Russell's dinged up a little bit, so he'd come out, and but hopefully Barrie jumps back in there and gets it going for us.
I got two of the top goal scorers in the league. One guy that's been doing it since day one. Another guy who's maybe emerged over the last 2 or 3 years. Very different types of players, but just a thought on that matchup between those two guys.
Who are you talking about?
This fellow named Draisaitl on the bench.
Oh, yeah. No, they're both real good players, both, and big, powerful players. Like that, they have an impact on the game, not just with their skill, with their size and strength. So it's great to see Obi he's having a heck of a year. Great to see him. He's playing very well.
Ryan McLeod, and I know you finished the game the other night with Ryan on the wing there. Do you have to ensure with him that he doesn't necessarily defer too much when he's playing in the situation with top six guys like Leon?
Well, that's probably something that he's been told a little bit. So he's got to. We're looking for some more plays to get made there at certain times, and both him and Ryan have both played well the last 2 games. So we give them a little look up there and just see how it goes. But just getting a few more plays made that maybe could have an impact on the game is what we're looking for. Vogel's worked hard. Cass is a big guy going up and kind of put a heavy line together there, so we'll see how it goes tonight.
Dave, how have you assessed Evander Kane's second game compared to his first? I know you mentioned as well.
Really took steps forward. I mentioned to him yesterday that first game, I think there's lots. He came in, he had one morning skate, and it's hard to get going. But last game he had 2 or 3 involved in 2 or 3 good chances, and so his game will continue to move forward. He's been real positive in the dressing room. Everything is moving the right direction for him. So hopefully he continues to get better.
I asked Tyson and Leon about your goaltender. A lot of the criticism over that 16-game stretch was put on the goaltender for Koskinen in the last 4 games, 9.26 save percentage. What does it mean to the group to see him bounce back like that?
Well, I mean, he's a well-liked guy in there. Just we need to get results. So he's come back and he's played very well. Schmidt's close to playing, but we kind of went back and forth today to see if Schmidt would come in, but just with the break here, we decided against put him in one game and maybe risk him setting things back. So he should be ready after the break. But Koski will get one more game here. Hope they can give us another solid game. All right, thanks guys.